OpenAI will nuke the out of this?
I don't know, dude. I think they're dead in the water. This is dead in the water. It's dead in the water.
To be honest, this is experienced founders. This is pretty good.
21 million in seed funding.
What problem are they solving again?
And we're back. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of The Good Thing. I'm joined by my co-host, as always, Jens. Jens, how you doing today?
I'm good. You can't imagine. We just wasted like, I don't know, 10 minutes to figure out the game we're going to play today.
Yeah, apologies, guys. So we're going to be playing a game, and it took us 10 minutes to kind of figure it out. We were explaining it, and then Jens goes, well, why don't we just explain this on the podcast?
Yes.
Okay, but today we have a cool game. If you guys remember a couple episodes ago, we did like an improv roasting landing pages. So we roasted all landing pages, and we were trying to figure out like if it's a good landing page because we were trying to take inspiration for ours. Today we have The Good Thing 2025 AI startup tier list. So what we're going to be doing is our content producer organized about 10 AI startups that we haven't heard about. And we have a category ranking, which I'll actually show you right now real quick here. Is here, The Good Thing AI startup tier list. And we have 5 tiers. This is going to be unicorn. This is going to be the new OpenAI. It will survive, most likely to B or C. So it might IPO, it might get acquired, but it'll survive. There's a good chance that it could survive. It probably get acquired somewhere in between the stages. This one is a total coin flip. We have no idea what will happen with that one. And then we have a rip. It's most likely going to die.
How many
we're going to go through
10?
10 startups. All of them are down there. So you'll see ThunderCode now. I've never heard of these, by the way. This is crazy. Like being so deep in the space, like I have not heard of any of these. Jens, have you heard of any of these?
No, but I guess the goal for today is we will destroy 10 dreams, right?
Well, it depends. One, we're gonna find out if it would be good VCs because we're gonna put we'll put our tier list and then we'll revisit in 5 years and then we'll see how well we did.
What do you know about VC?
I know a lot, to be honest. I know that sometimes they don't know about anything. So it'll be good to see how good we do when we're evaluating companies. And then from that point, what we'll do is we'll put them into these categories and we'll actually see how well we did. And then we'll discuss. So let's get started. Let's share your screen, Jens.
Yeah.
Let me remove that one.
And by the way, audience, we're also curious about your opinion. So if let's get into it and then see what you think about the startups. Okay, so this is a tier list. So our producer said everybody on the internet does tier lists. And the interesting bit is I have never heard about tier lists, to be honest, because I'm super busy doing a startup. But Jacob or Stefan, can you explain to me what is a tier list?
Okay, so a tier list is like a list. S being like world class, the best, the unicorn, and then DF, rest in peace, shut down immediate. And so you just tier them within those rankings. So when we evaluate the startup, we're going to look at it and we're going to be like, okay, wow, this is a fantastic tier list. Yeah, David hit it on the head.
So my knowledge for tier lists is F.
Yeah, not very good. Not very good. So basically, you just rank them A or S, obviously the world class, and then A, B, C, D. Just kind of like how you're grading, you know, like you have the grades. That's what the tier list. So we're grading basically these startups on their potential to be a unicorn. It's kind of funny though. It actually is a generation gap. Like my generation knows this, your generation doesn't, I guess.
Yeah, it sounds like I'm getting a little bit old.
It might be the case, but hit to slide 3. Here's the criteria.
Yeah, criteria: impact, differentiation, and gut feeling. Can I add one criteria? Because I think the criteria number 4 should be, will OpenAI kill it?
It's a good one. Honestly, I think you can edit that slide. Oh, no, just kidding. Jacob made it view only. But
really?
Well,
okay.
Yeah.
I'll fix it.
It'll be our Jacob's going to make it so we can add to it. So, yeah, let's add it. Will it get killed by OpenAI? I actually kind of like that one.
Okay, are they solving a real meaningful problem? Are they unique or are already being outplayed? Does it feel like it's going to work out? Gut feeling. Okay. and then will OpenAI nuke it?
I actually
Awesome.
kind of like that better.
So here's an overview. And by the way, if I had to put the PowerPoint skills of Jacob, our producer, on a tier list,
What's the tier?
like, dude, what are you? Okay, no, I see what you're doing. So this why is it okay? That is Y Combinator companies, right?
Yeah, this generation gap we're struggling here. I got it in the first second right there. So Y equals funded by Y Combinator.
Okay, but I think your formatting is off. Okay. Anyways, ThunderCode, I have never heard about it, but sounds interesting. Marblism, Klavis, Lumona, Hyperbound, Mao, that's probably from China. Amy, Ciroos, and then MLOP and text.ai. I think text.ai will definitely die. Like absolutely no chance, even just from the name. But okay, let's see. Stefan, should we start?
Let's start with number 5.
What? We start with number 5. You mean
Slide
slide 5?
Yeah,
Okay, slide 5.
Okay, here we go.
ThunderCode. You can read. I do slides, you can read.
Okay, so the tagline is the AI testing agent for your software team. The industry is software QA and dev tools. I already know it's not going to make it because it's in Paris. No, I'm kidding. Paris, France, and Tunisia. Okay, and then here are the links. Let's start with the website first. So far,
Yeah.
I kind of don't know what
But
they do.
You have a point, because I think it's a huge disadvantage to not be in San Francisco. So everybody who's not in San Francisco, you immediately get a negative point. All right.
It's the nature of the beast. Okay. Let's give this a sec. We'll both look at it and then we'll go into it. Of course, the cookie banner. You got to be in Europe.
Cookie banner is very important because this is a French company. So it's in the EU.
Very good job there.
Okay, cool. The AI testing agent for your software teams. What problem are they solving again?
I don't know. It's the AI testing
Yeah.
agent.
No, nobody knows, right? There's no problem. It's just a thing, and yeah. So they should have used AI to test their hero, because it's meaningless.
I also don't get the pricing. Look, there's no pricing at the top, so I guess you have to book a demo. And then
All right, let's try.
Man.
Transform manual testing into automated success. Create, manage, and run automated tests with the power of AI. No coding required. ThunderCode helps QA teams deliver better software faster. Okay, I give you like one very big tip. If your pitch is with the power of AI, what you're telling me is we do something with computers, and that is the most boring story ever. Like I cannot stand anymore to see with the power of AI. Sorry, it's I really don't like it. That's, I don't know how you think about it, Stefan.
It's kind of the same way. It's like, yeah, hey, we do something with technology. Like, they're just throwing in the word AI in front of it. Like, I guess they're an AI company. You know what this feels like to me? This feels like the .com boom. Do you remember, like, everybody was just adding .com? Like, there was pets.com, which was, like, exploding, the website for whatever. And people were just adding .com, 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 .com. Wait, go up, go up. That's actually huge right there. AI powered test, AI agents, auto healing tests, streamlined.
What problem are you solving? What's the ROI? I don't get it. Cross-platform test like, yeah, everybody does that. Comprehensive test analysis, like, I don't know.
Wait. The first point's actually important. That should be the write test cases in plain English and let our AI transform them into automated tests. That's not bad.
You know what the hero needs to be? The hero needs to be write tests in plain English, save, I don't know, 10 hours, whatever. Powerful integrations, nobody cares. Enterprise grade security. If you don't have that, then okay. What do customers say? Integration with GitHub was smooth. Automated test. Okay, that's not compelling. Finally found a tool. Okay.
I don't
Who
know.
are those
Man.
people? Backend developer, QA lead, DevOps engineer. You need to be super careful. Like we need to see the messages from leaders, from management, not from developers. We're not selling to developers. We're selling to decision makers.
If you go
Okay,
up, though,
overall, I think it's pretty tough. Where's the pricing, Stefan?
there is no pricing. Click on the product
book
page.
a demo. Okay, with book a demo, like it's AI. It's so simple to set up. Why can I not just use it?
Click on the product.
What product?
Yeah, product. I want to see.
You want to watch it?
No, it's too like this is way early. Actually, hold up. I would have sped that part up. Okay, this is definitely a very early stage startup. Okay, features. Target market. What does that mean? Quality assurances practices. No, I'm gonna be completely honest with you. This UI is horrible.
Are they part of a YC batch?
They are not.
No. Okay, I would have never invested into this company.
Okay,
So
let me flip the screen.
here.
Let's go to the tier list.
What is below F?
Hold up. Yeah, okay, hold up. All right, so what were they? They were ThunderCode. We're gonna put them in rest in peace. Yeah.
Yeah. Goodbye.
Go back to the criteria list on slide
Criteria.
3. Yeah. Okay. Are they solving a real meaningful problem? They are not. I don't know what
I
they're
don't know
solving.
what they are solving.
They're automating QA tests. Okay, but it is a meaningful problem. Is it real? I don't know. Are they unique or are they being outplayed? I think that they're super early. I don't see any difference to like using Postman or just setting up like any of your other toolings. I don't know. What do you think, Jens? Any differentiation?
I mean, the first thing, you can only have impact if you are able to clearly articulate the problem you're solving. So we didn't see that. So no. Differentiation, are they unique? I mean, they are uniquely bad. That is definitely something that stands out. Gut feeling. Does it feel like it's going to work out? I'm honest with you. With the feedback we have now provided, they could actually pivot because like I don't want to offend the people behind it, but oftentimes I saw that startup founders are quite smart. They are just not good at creating startups. So maybe these smart people can put the ego aside and try a different approach. So that is that. And will OpenAI nuke it? I don't think that OpenAI will attack automated testing. I don't think they care about such a tiny
I'd
market
agree.
compared to let's do AI for everybody.
I agree. But follow-up question though: could AI nuke it? I think OpenAI, if they wanted to go into this market, they could. But
I don't think so. By the way, put the thing from here. I can know it. Can I click on this? Show. Yes. Jens, founder, said, I think startup founders are smart. Yeah, of course. No, I said that because I also have empathy. You know, if you look at the WunderGraph website in the time back machine at the very,
yeah,
very early days, you will see how much I sucked. So yeah.
but that's the whole point of being a
Anyways,
founder, by the way, is you embrace the suck. Like you're supposed to suck. Startups are the most counterintuitive thing in the world. That every time you think you're doing something right, you learn, oh wait, I'm doing everything wrong. So feedback
yeah.
is a gift. Take it or
You
leave
know,
it. If you like it,
you
do
know what?
whatever.
Here's my feedback. What they can do. So these are smart guys, maybe, and they found that AI can do testing better. So they created a solution, and now they are looking like, okay, what kind of problem can we solve with it? Just go the other way around. Just start with what problems do you see in the world, and if you want to use AI to solve it, fine. If you want to use Kubernetes, also okay. just code, also fine. If you don't write code at all, it's also good. So yeah, try again.
I love this, by the way, from David. So next week, Jacob, write this down for the next session. But we should do a founder tier list. We'll put together, like, I'll send a list of founders I like, you'll send a list of founders you like, and we'll do a tier list and rank them. And we'll put ourselves into there as well. But if we compare,
I know 100% for sure I'm the best CEO at WunderGraph.
there it is, the Jens joke. All right,
Okay.
go to slide 6. Let's see this next one.
Marblism. Take a read, Stefan.
Wait, is this a YC company? Okay,
Mhm.
so their latest batch is kind of cracked. They have a lot of AI stuff. So productivity, automation, dev tools. The tagline is AI employees who love overtime. That's kind of scary. HQ, San Francisco, so they already have a leg up. Let's see.
Yeah.
Let's see the website. Oh, it's kind of cool.
Interesting design.
I kind of like it. It's kind of like comic book Andy Warhol. Oh, that's really creative.
So the first thing that catches me is the design, and I can click on these kind of things. And this is cool. Instead of just creating like 10 agents and call it this, that, they gave them name. Like, hey, you can have Stan or whatever. All right, let's see. AI employees that work for your business. Grow your business with a team of AI employees who love overtime.
It's I kind of love their. Can you scroll down? Is there a scroll down or no?
Yeah, but you know what I instantly like? Could be fake or not. If it's fake, shame on you. But if it's true, 7,820 businesses onboarded. That's pretty dope. Just one thing. If you say onboarded, that means they have created an account or something. Like what have they achieved? Like talk about the
Yeah.
achievements. What are the results you have delivered? Not just about who signed up.
Let me
All
tell
right,
you though.
let's see.
Wait, go up real quick. I love the people that they've put in. Like what you said, they gave them names: Linda, Sunny, Eva, Kara. And you know what they're doing here? They're humanizing it. Like people are like, oh, AI is going to take all our business, and they've kind of are playing away from that. It's like, no, you can work with Linda or Sunny or Eva. It's a very good psychological trick. But so far, I love the landing page.
Okay, AI employees. Okay, in total it's just 6, but all right.
For now. Does this sound familiar? You start your day with that? No. Your social media? Not anymore. Thanks, Brendan. Everything keeps getting pushed to next week. I don't know. Ask Dustin about that one.
Not our problem. But I'm honest with you. This is great because they now filter the audience. So if you say, okay, this is my problem, then awesome.
Meet your new team. Stop juggling AI employees. Handle email, social support so you don't have to hire. You know what I really
Discover
like?
the
They're telling
platform.
us. They're telling a story.
Okay, I can click on this. Okay, it's an interactive session. Okay, I can talk to my social media manager in a chat, and they do stuff for me. And now I'm talking to the executive assistant. Okay, would have been awesome if I can click on something, but this is still very good.
Okay, so they're doing what Superhuman does, by the way. That's what Superhuman does, and it's super productive. I like this so far. Oh, look
Get
at this.
started.
But did you see that? It says you stayed till the end. You're exactly what we're looking for. Use this discount code to get. So they're filtering for like champions, people that will stay and help build with them. I love that.
Yeah, and then right from the demo, I can sign up and everything. And to be honest, this is experienced founders. This is pretty good.
No, let's
Like,
check their LinkedIn. I want to see if they're experienced
good
founders.
onboarding
Oh, wait.
demo.
This go down below. To the next one. Okay, here we go. So Marblism saves time and money. Here's the quantifiable stuff. 92% satisfaction. Okay, 4.8. 10,000 tasks completed by 8 employees every week. 5.
I just have a little bit of feedback. Can you just put this here?
Yeah.
Why do I have to, like, if you put what is it called, scroll, if you put scroll depth on this website, how many people scroll until they get here versus see it here and then maybe put it up.
I would add post hog too to the website and see where people scroll down to.
Average cost savings. Okay.
Okay, money back guaranteed. And
cool.
then
let's see the pricing. They have different pricings.
Oh, it says it right there. It's right there at the bottom left. So you see per hire your
wow, that's invisible.
Yeah.
Are they crazy?
I think is it for all of them you get $29 a month, or is it per employee?
What do I pay? 29. And it could cost 119? I'm confused.
Yeah, I don't know. So
But what will it really cost? And why can I click on multiple? Like what? Okay, this is what they do. What is the pricing?
What if you click on the pricing? Or get started for free? If you click on get started for free.
Yeah, this signs me up again. Oops.
Do you have a LinkedIn Navigator, by the way?
Nope.
I was going to say, I want to look up the founders. I don't know if this is experience.
It's on there. If you go back to the slide, the LinkedIn's on there.
Okay, go back. Okay, so this is a very early stage. Click insights.
7
okay,
people?
so click on people. Ah, okay, oh wait, I don't know. I think he looks pretty young.
That doesn't mean much.
This is awesome.
Okay, but yeah, I would change a little bit the pricing. I would put the price here, and I would make it clear that I pay for everybody or one.
Let's rank
okay,
it.
should we go through the checklist?
Yeah. Head back to the presentation.
And by the way, this sounds like it might cost 119 or maybe 29. I'm really not clear on what are we getting.
Yeah.
Anyways, let's go back to our criteria. Stefan, impact. Are they solving a real meaningful problem?
I think they are. This would be great for agencies or small to medium-sized businesses that don't have the resources to hire a paralegal, to an executive assistant, to a social media manager. I think they are solving a real meaningful problem. What about you?
Yeah, I agree. Like, I'm not sure where I would put it, like how burning it is and stuff, but it's clear what problem they solve. I get it, the different personas. I like the execution. What do you think about the differentiation? Are they unique?
I think they are. I think the way that they spun the angle and like they have it like cartoony and hiring your AI staff, I think it's really unique.
I disagree on this because if you look again here on the demo, what they really do is I have 5 chats, and each chat is an agent that has a system prompt and some tools, and that does some stuff. And then they maybe have an integration with the email and whatnot.
Yeah.
That the tech is pretty simple. So I really don't see the mode. That is, I don't want to say it's a AI wrapper, but it's very, very thin.
I would disagree here though. The comic book cool is feel, but I don't think that their audience is enterprise. I think it's small to medium-sized businesses.
Yeah, I think Stefan, David has a point that with the comic style, you're definitely not pitching this to enterprise.
Yeah. Let's rank them. Gut feeling.
Okay,
Do you
so
feel like it's gonna work?
we disagree here. That's fine. Gut feeling.
Yeah.
Is it going to work out?
So I have a friend building in this space. He knows 5 other people building in this space, which is AI agents or AI employees. I think that there's so many AI agents, AI employees. I put them in the middle tier. I don't know if it's going to work out because there's so many in this space. What about you?
Doesn't work out. And second, open AI will nuke the shit out of this. And I tell you
Yeah.
why. There is deep research. You just can't compete with the market reach of OpenAI. They have deep research, and deep research has tools. And in deep research, you can just click a button and connect your Google, your email. You can connect your Google Drive, and if you figure out a good prompt, it does this stuff. Like, and in the future, there will also be connections to social media and others, and with the right prompt, it can also do your social media. So I don't see them succeeding long term.
Are you going to connect it to your Instagram?
I know where you're going with this.
Okay, let's rank
my
them.
wife has Instagram.
I wouldn't put them in rest in peace. I'd put them in coin flip. Would you agree?
We definitely should differentiate the trash bin from this company. Yes.
Okay, cool. So we'll put them into coin flip for now. I think that they might get acquired. They might have some success, but they are definitely not in the trash bin for now. Very cool concept.
Okay.
Very difficult.
Yep. Next one.
Yep. Klavis. MCP integration for AI applications. Okay. This one's going to be interesting because it's in the dev tools and infrastructure. Good HQ. It's in San Francisco. This is also a YC backed company. All right, let's check it out. So far, the tagline I'm not sold on. It just seems like a lot of tech.
Yeah. If I read MCP, I already think the TAM is just, I don't know, a handful of people, but okay.
You want to
Let's
hear
take a
something
look.
crazy? By the way, Cursor yesterday announced like some big update, and 17,000 people worldwide saw it. And somebody was like, "Holy crap, we're in a bubble!" Like everyone in our industry is talking about Cursor, 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 but only 17,000 people saw their latest update. And I think that kind of shows you, like, holy crap, like it's huge. Yeah, Instagram. But that's what I'm just trying to get to point is I think we're in a bubble. As soon as you see MCP, your TAM is tiny. So let's go through this. To be honest, I think you should go through this one. This one's pretty technical. So start
Okay,
us off,
MCP
Jens.
model context protocol. MCP integrations for AI applications. Okay, I'm not sure what it is. The best way to get access to production-ready MCP servers at scale. What problem are you solving?
Wait. So what do they do? They give it's an easy way to get access to MCP servers?
I don't know. Okay, let's try. So you make a post request to this API. You create an MCP server. This needs my API key. Okay, and then server name, user ID, platform name. Okay. I don't know what it does. This is not self-explanatory. Integrate any tool or MCP server you like. So I somehow assume that I can use this and they will give me an MCP server that talks to all these things. I guess. Maybe. Let's click MCP servers. Okay, I think my assumption is right, but why can they not say you like what is David saying?
No, Diego. So 10 years ago, that would have read API integrations for cloud applications. Yeah, it's the same amount of info. I don't get this. What does this mean?
Okay, so I think what you want to say. Like I can rewrite your hero. So your hero is, so let's say, I don't know, let's say these are 40 applications, okay? And here what they say here, connect ChatGPT to more than 40 apps in one click. That's what you're doing. Your problem is that, and we can actually cut it short here because this is, sorry, but this is, it's dead at the beginning. ChatGPT allows me to connect MCP servers with one click. It already exists. So this startup is already dead. So we can just
Wait, I want to see the
end
pricing.
it.
Hold up.
Yeah, I don't know.
100 API calls a month. Okay. Unlimited access to MCP clients. Is there any
100K,
social
yeah.
proof? I love the enterprise CEO and CTO support. That's what we used to do.
What? Yeah, okay, 2 people. A two-person startup.
Still.
I'm sorry. I'm an ass. Okay, this is not gonna work. 0 chance.
I think I would agree. Okay, let me go to the tier list. Now let's actually go through real quick the criteria.
Are they
So
solving a
impact-
real problem? No, they don't, because OpenAI doesn't have this problem. So it's
the
also
unique.
not differentiated. Gut feeling, guys, do something else. You have YC backing, just pivot.
What was it? It was Klavis. Rest in peace.
It was Klavis, yes.
Yeah. Okay, sorry guys. Oh, what happened to the slide here? There we go. Okay, here we go. Lumona, AI-enabled search engine featuring insights from social media. Okay. Search is a very big industry, a very big problem. San Francisco, let's go. I think that they're YC
Can we
backed.
take a moment at and look at how Jacob formats slides? You see here, everything in one line. This one line. Like, bro, you had one job.
That's so funny. He
Okay.
goes, I knew you were gonna say that. Yeah. All right, let's see the website. Lumona.
AI-enabled search engine featuring insights from social media. Okay.
By the way, David has a good point. Aren't search engines already using AI? Let's see what problem that they solve. But yeah, you're right.
But Stefan, it's AI-enabled. It's a whole new game. Okay, I cannot scroll. I can just search.
Search, what does Lumona do?
It lets me search.
This is dead in the water. This is ChatGPT.
Yeah, it's ChatGPT.
This is ChatGPT or Perplexity.
Yeah, but why? We already have it.
I don't get this.
AI-enabled search, insights from social media.
Oh, okay. So it gets social media insights. Go back. Let me see the results. Right.
No, you know what the difference is? Instead of searching the web, they search social media so that they can see what people on social media think about most authentic Italian restaurants in New York City.
Let's see what social media says about their startup, though. Ask it.
That's a cool idea. What does social media
They
say
said their primary
about
goal is to not make you put
the
Reddit in the query. But you're
Mona
competing against Reddit.
startup? Lumona. Did I spell it right?
Yeah. Okay. Like Reddit, YouTube for founded in 2023. Here's what Lumona offers. Okay, so Lumona is going to express its innovative approach by leveraging insights from platforms. Okay, with proper attribution. This is a tough one. Okay, I'm gonna put it into the bin. Like, it's a very, very hard thing that they're solving. Let's see the criteria.
Are they solving a real meaningful problem?
I don't think so. Like, you could just add Reddit to the end of the query. Plus, you can just type in ChatGPT now. I've been using ChatGPT for search way more. Plus, I think
Yeah.
OpenAI will completely nuke this.
OpenAI has more compute. They have more of anything. I don't see it happening.
Okay, sorry guys. Yeah. Okay.
Hyperbound.
Okay, I like the name already. Simulated AI sales role play platform, sales enablement. This is also a YC badge company, San Francisco, of course, and Hyperbound AI. Not to be confused with Hypermode. Correct. This is Hyperbound.
Okay. I really, really hope that now we see a hero that solves the problem. I really hope.
Let's see.
Please.
Hyperbound AI sales coach scales your winning. Hyperbound analyzes downstairs and uncovers why top reps and builds data to help you quickly roast. Okay, now we're talking.
I would make this bigger because from my experience, you absolutely want to figure out your top reps, their behavior, and replicate this across the whole sales team. That's great.
Let's see. Yeah, all these websites do look the same. It's kind of funny. They all do just get one-shotted. Okay, so try free demo, book a demo. Wait, I don't. Is that the same call to action? Does try free demo make you book a demo, and does book a demo lead you?
Try a free demo, book a demo.
Yeah, wait. Click on try free demo. Where does it take you? Oh, okay.
Okay, now I can start the call and everything.
Wait, you want to start it? It
Cold
looks kind of
call.
cool.
Book rate 9.2%. 14.
Wait, click on one though. What's a European style call? What's funny?
Where's European style?
Scroll down. You gotta scroll down. Keep going. It's one of these blocked off ones right there. Right there. Rude. European style call.
Probably with a German.
Probably. Wait, go up to one of them. Let's start the call. Let's see it. So click start call.
Okay. I don't want to sign up now.
Yeah.
But it's cool. Cold calls, discovery. I'm not a sales expert, but could be useful, I guess. Let's see. Trusted by reps from over 7,000 companies. I don't trust that, but maybe. Here's a lot of white space, actually.
Yeah. Are these testimonials? That's actually quite good. They have a lot of testimonials.
Okay, and they say it on YouTube.
Yeah.
That's strong. The wall of love.
Okay,
That's
this
pretty
is actually
strong.
this is very strong.
Good social proof.
It's like an enterprise.
One sec.
Here we go.
This increased. Okay, it's good. The process built for enterprise.
SOC
SOC 2.
2, integrate with Salesforce, HubSpot, correct. SSO. To be honest, I think this is great.
Pricing. Free mid-market. I think I would prefer if mid-market had a pricing and not just book a demo, but okay. I guess the
Yeah.
product is complex. So you have
Price
to explain
is.
it.
Yeah.
Book a demo.
I think that they're doing the right things. Click on enterprise. I want to see their enterprise page.
I would move SSO to enterprise.
Oh, but that's external.
And
Single sign-on.
yeah, and here internal.
Internal.
Okay.
So like for your org.
Just make it enterprise. And one other thing, I think mid-market should be able to just sign up, but
Okay.
and self-service. But it's fine. Maybe you intentionally want to do this to talk to people. What do you want to see? Enterprise.
Well, actually, we gotta hurry up a little bit. We have a bunch more to say. So let's jump real quick to the criteria.
We
for
started
this.
very late. We started very late.
Start 10 minutes late. Okay, so we still got 30 minutes to go. Let me see the criteria.
Okay. Criteria. Are they solving a real meaningful problem?
I say yeah.
I agree. Differentiation. Are they unique? Are they already being outplayed? So I
think they're
don't
being
know the
unique.
market in this segment so well, but from how it looks like, to me it looks quite sophisticated and like way beyond like just a wrapper or something. So I think they put a lot of thought into this. So it could be unique.
I agree.
What is your feeling?
I'm the same. I think it's a lot of unique and love into the product. They have a lot of testimonials. I think that they are unique. I feel like it's going to work out, and I don't think OpenAI will nuke it. I think you could build it if you wanted to with all your stuff.
They will not nuke it. So
Yeah.
switch to our tier board. So unicorn, I don't know. Will survive? Can survive. Good chance. Yeah.
I'd put it will survive. I think they will survive.
They will survive.
No, I'm going to put a good chance. What do you think? There's a good chance they will survive.
If they have so much traction, they could pivot into more than just playbooks and stuff, and they could do much more in the sales and AI thing. So yeah, somewhere between A and B.
Let's put it
Good
here. Good
choice.
chance for now.
Okay, but pretty decent.
Well done, guys.
We had a question on the chat.
Yeah. Do you guys think that the AI startups, which are actually just a random API, AI API here wrapper, actually will survive within the next 2 years? You want to answer that one?
I mean, if we look at the first couple startups, ThunderCode, Marblism, and Klavis, and what we said, I think it's pretty clear that there's absolutely no chance these wrappers will get anywhere.
Yeah, agreed. Okay. Let's try slide 10. Ooh,
Now.
here we go. Cursor for data teams. DevTools San Francisco. Get now. Oh,
Okay.
now.
If it is what I think it is, I think it's really cool. But I also see a danger. Let's see. Hello, data vibing. AI code editor to ship data at business pace.
Wait, but that's horrible because some businesses are super slow. Like, do you want to ship at the pace of your business? Like, anyone that knows enterprises, like, it takes us 6 months to ship one feature. You don't want that, man.
Imagine. Wait. I fix it. One sec.
Oh God. Oh my God. Oh my God. AI got to ship data at pace. You know what that means is they're gonna put a deadline. They're gonna get to the deadline. They're gonna move the deadline, and then before you know it, 2 years later, they have never built anything.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry. AI code editor to ship data at business pace. Yeah. I'm not sure. Let's see what this is. So this zooms in. Here I have this thing. Okay, not sure why it's there.
David brought up a good point. Remember last week when we were talking to that bank guy, and he was like, "We ship 6 times a year." This could be good for data teams if they want to ship at that business pace. Oh my god. Yeah, we ship twice a year. It's crazy. And then let me be
Okay.
completely honest to you. This looks like a fork of VS Code.
No. It's okay. That's a fork of VS Code. But here's the thing: hello, data wiping AI code editor. Then they show a code editor, and here it has auto completion. Okay, and here is a chat. But why is it so freaking tiny? Like I have to zoom in. Okay.
Is this a YC company? I think it is. Yeah, it is.
Yeah,
It's a
I
YC
think so.
company.
Okay. I don't know what they do. So far, it looks like VS Code.
Good. They have post
Okay,
talk in there though. It's funny.
Ship data faster. See now they have an editor.
I'm confused though. This is Cursor.
No, it's now.
But it's Cursor. Like, why can't you just use Cursor to do what they're doing?
Yeah, and this is one thing I wanted to bring up, so I can run with dbt and analytics and Python pipelines. Okay, there's one important thing, because Cursor has support for a thing it's called notebooks, and I think it does more or less the same thing.
I'm so confused by this, to be honest.
S says looks like it could be a VS Code plugin. Yeah, I agree. Native data integration. Tab to data. Okay, they index your tables and then they help you with auto completion. That's okay. Instant diff preview.
Ship data faster.
Agent for data quality checks.
To run all the small.
I'm not sure. Data diff. If you say agent for data diff, what you mean is, I guess, what you mean is you have a system prompt that makes 2 calls and compares the data and then prints it like this, or what? Agent to run your tests. Okay, I think they fell in love too much with the agent thing. This is weird. Like, is this my computer is broken? Maybe. Okay, data warehouse, whatever. Start data wiping. How is it different than Cursor?
Oh, there we go. Cursor can do this.
I don't believe that Cursor cannot do it. Okay. Pricing.
Dead.
Pricing.
It's
$30.
the same price as, yeah, it's the same price as Cursor. I don't know, dude. I think they're dead in the water. Like, this is extremely. Yeah, let's go to the tier list.
Okay.
Are they
Is
solving
it
a
a real meaningful problem?
I don't think so. It looks like, well, yeah, the problem's real, but Cursor solved this problem. Like, I didn't see any differentiator. Like, I feel like the problem's super specialized. Like, but why can't you just use Cursor if you're a data team or if you're a data engineer?
In terms of differentiation, like, I'm pretty sure that very soon we will see like JetBrains and VS Code and you name them, they will all be able to talk to your database. So my gut feeling is not so positive.
The data vibing part made me laugh too. Like, I feel like that's the one thing you should not be vibing with is like your data or your customer's data. Like, really should not be vibing with your customer's information. Oh god, that would terrify me. Okay, well, Open API nuke it. I mean, they just bought Windsurf, so yeah. Okay, let's go to the list. Sorry, guys. It's dead in the water. And by the way, none of this is meant, like, this is all just in good fun. Like, the fun thing about startups is, like, 99% of the time you're right. So any of these could possibly become a unicorn. This is just our fun opinion. So if you're watching this from now or any of these, feel free to make a list of ours and roast us.
In a couple of years, you will laugh about how dumb we are.
Imagine all these become unicorns.
Yes. Okay.
Okay, so Amy is not is not YC backed. Venture capital, okay, finance, San Francisco, good start. The AI agent for private market investors. Okay. Oh, I actually saw this video. Hold up, I actually think I know which company this is. This one is a beast, actually. I've actually seen this one. What's wrong with your website? Why is nothing loading?
It's loading. It's all there.
Okay, I know that they raised a crap ton of money. Okay, so she does all the what she's doing is she's reaching out. She basically does what an associate does for a VC firm. Scroll down. I'm gonna lie to you. I don't know what they're doing about the landing page, but because I watch the videos, I kind of do understand what they do. Yeah, they have a good video on LinkedIn. Go on their LinkedIn. They're basically associates at VC firms. Right here, you see? Watch list monitoring, deep due diligence, exit planning, portfolio data, market mapping, team evaluations, meeting preparation, all the stuff that an associate would do at a VC firm.
But why don't they say Amy does all the stuff that an associate does at the VC firm?
Now they're a startup, they're figuring it out.
Okay. What is this?
You
Drafting
know that
emails.
But do you know that meme where it's like the guy like aiming the gun and then the person like right behind him aiming the gun? It's like VC partners investing in this to kill their own associates, and it's like, you know what I mean? It's like, wait, why are we investing into Amy? Well, it's to get rid of you, man. Of course.
Imagine you're an associate and you're
And you find
researching
that-
Amy.
If you find
You-
Amy, you're like, yeah, I'm not
you-
gonna bring this up.
So I think this company is unfundable because every associate will pass it.
Nope, not my. Okay,
Yeah.
this one's actually good.
Didn't like it. So I'm not sure what is going on here.
I don't know if something's supposed to be happening here. Produce a competitive.
Join waitlist.
Okay, I think their landing page is horrible. Go to their LinkedIn though. I do want to see their.
So I think, honestly, I think this is one of the worst landing pages I've ever seen.
It's just so dark.
I don't understand one tiny bit what this does. Like, and I don't know why is 97% of the screen black? And then, you know, my eyes have to go here and then here and cool. Okay, where should I go? LinkedIn.
Go to their their LinkedIn because I know they have a cool. I want to see it. So go to posts and close your messages. By the way, all right. It's just a bunch of people spamming you. Scroll down. Okay, here's the video. Yeah, this is the video that I saw. I actually think I sent this to Jacob though, but it's literally replacing associates. I think it's a good startup. I think they need to work on their landing page though. I like the name too. They like humanized her.
No, I don't like it.
Fit to the
Sorry,
criteria.
but from all interactions I had with VCs is that the VC process is slow, it's personal, it's due diligence, it's not some like you don't do it with an
Speed.
AI. Anyways, impact. Are they solving a real meaningful problem?
Are associates doing a bad job?
So I don't know what maybe that solves a problem for VCs. I'm not a VC. I cannot speak for it. Maybe It could look like they have a point, but maybe they don't. I'm not sure. Do you think it's a real problem?
I don't know. Like associates, like I feel like I don't know. I'm not in the VC space.
Okay, differentiation.
I haven't seen a company like this. I think they differentiated on having the worst landing page possible. So that was very unique. But I don't know. I don't know about this one. To be honest, I'm on the fence. Like, do you feel like it's gonna work out? It could if the problem is legit. Could API nuke it or Open API?
OpenAI will not nuke it.
Yeah. Okay, let's go to the tier list. So it was Amy. I'd put them in coin flip. I don't know.
Yeah, coin flip is fine.
Yeah, I have no idea what will happen with them. All right. I think we have 3 more. Please give us a good one. We haven't had one unicorn yet.
Okay, the last 3.
Ooh. Ciroos, your AI SRE teammate, DevOps and infrastructure. Pleasanton, where is that? Is that in like South Carolina?
Dustin will love it.
Pleasanton. Can somebody look up where Pleasanton is? Okay. Dustin so far might hate this. So they raised 21 million in seed
Holy
funding.
shit! Holy
Click on
shit!
the-
21 seed.
Click on the what's the evaluation? They're definitely over 100, 200 million. Can you click on the funding announcement? Okay. By high energy impact founders. Okay, scroll down. This is why. So go to the About Us. I want to see who the founders are. These are definitely some people like that have been in this space for a while. Wow, February 2025. By 1, 2, 3. Okay, 3 founder team. They were working at AWS. Go to the About Us. I want to see who the founders are.
About us? Where is it?
Yeah, it's in the navbar.
Here.
Yeah. Okay, scroll down, our values. Here we go. Yep, okay. So he built business from 0 to 5 billion. Ford startup. He was a ex-SVP and GV at Cisco, ex-VP at Cisco, ex-VP of products at Cisco AWS product. Runs marathon. Yeah, I mean, this is a stacked founder team. Like they have the experience. Doesn't mean that they'll do successful, but they obviously. Who are the angel investors? That'll tell us something too. Runs marathons for fun. Nobody runs a marathon for fun. Why would somebody do that? Okay, so that's their partner. Did they not have any angels in there?
They didn't show them. Let's try to figure out what they do.
Okay. Become an SRE superhero. Reduce toll, investigate incidents faster, and drive autonomous operations. Okay. So they're clearly building straight for the enterprises, by the way.
So one thing I understand, investigate incidents faster. Drive autonomous operations. I don't know what this means and what the impact is. Can you translate to me reduce toil?
I have no idea what toil is.
Okay, I thought I'm the non-native speaker.
Does
David,
anyone know
what
what
is
toil is? Yeah, David, what's
Or
toil?
Jacob, what is toil?
Oh, here's automate, reduce SRE toil with out-of-the-box enterprise. Does it mean something with integrations? Toil is working with Stefan. Probably. So toil means to grind, I guess, to work hard. So reduce SRE hard work and grinding with out-of-the-box enterprise integrations.
Okay, feeling burnout from constant firefighting. You know what this reminds me of? If I go to these guys, so they all came from Cisco App Dynamics, must have been a really bad place to work at. Imagine you work at a company and you're so upset with SRE and whatever and maintenance of the platform that you create this startup. That's hilarious. Okay, problem. It's pretty fast to actually check it. Okay. Yeah, I'm not an SRE. We need to ask Dustin, our CTO, if that's a real problem.
Wait, Jacob, can you bring up David's last comment? Because it's what you said about Cisco app dynamics. Is to work hard, typically miserably. I guess they experience a lot of toil at Cisco app
Yeah.
dynamics. That's actually funny as fuck.
So I'm very honest with you. I absolutely don't understand what they do. Like something
Yeah.
with SRE, something investigates incidents faster, but I don't get it. It's
How is this different from Incident IO? Like, how is this specialized with SREs? You know what? I'm gonna be completely honest. I think that they've just been in the space for very long, and they were able to raise a seed round, a massive seed round, just based on their like experience and their resumes. But I don't know what they solve.
you know what it looks like to me? Because so I saw the announcement, and here if you skim it, you see this built on the recently announced Model Context Protocol, MCP, and agent to agent. So to me, what it looks like is they have connectors to all these SRE tools, Grafana, Prometheus, whatever, and they build an agent that talks to all these things with APIs, and then it does something. But yeah, I don't know. It sounds like something that Datadog would do, or Grafana would do, or yeah.
Look at this though from Diego. 21 million at seed for founders with a good resume plus AI. We are so back. I think we're about to enter into a ZERP era because I don't know what this does.
Stefan, tell me, for 21 million, what are they doing?
They're making everybody a superhero. An SRE superhero.
Okay.
Okay, head back to the tier list.
Let's check here. Impact. Are they solving a real meaningful problem? So I think SRE is a real thing. It's a problem. It's important to do it. And it's very meaningful. Are they solving it? I am not sure what they do. But we have a bunch of statements from the chat. Maybe you can bring it up. So what do we have?
Me and Jacob keep clicking on it at the same time. Sorry, Jacob. Okay. I guess they leverage AI to root cause incidents, some things that take a typical on engineer a few calls. Why don't they put this on the landing page? If that's what they
Yes.
do, I understand exactly what they do and I would pay money for this.
Yes. You know, the hero could be investigate incidents in minutes instead of hours by connecting your 100 tools through AI, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well done. Well said. Okay. If that was the landing page, I would say, yeah, they are solving a real meaningful problem. Are they unique? Are they being outplayed?
So I don't see this being unique, because if I was working at Datadog or Grafana, this would be the very first thing I would try to do, to be honest.
Yeah.
So and I have, if I'm Grafana, I have more market distribution than you. So my gut feeling is their go-to market will be extremely hard. To be honest, I think solving the tech, like connecting all these APIs and then putting LLM into the middle, and like I think solving the technical problem, I think it's doable, and they seem to have the credentials that indicate they can do it. Can they really scale it in terms of business side? We will see.
Well, they have 21 million. So, all right, let's go to the tier list. That was Ciroos. I'd put coin. To be honest, I would put rest in peace. I don't know. With 21 million,
They have so much funding. Maybe.
let's put coin flip. Let's put coin flip.
But you know why I would have a tendency and say they will fail.
How much money?
Two things. First, they have a lot of money, so that means they will move rather quickly and they will burn super fast. and they have to burn fast because expectations are high. Second, they are all not in their 20s. They are very experienced guys. So I don't think they are hungry enough. I think they all have earned the money. They worked at Cisco. They don't need money. So I don't think, like, if this will not immediately work out, I think they will just abandon it because they can go back to a safe job and yeah.
But they raised 21 million. They definitely probably took some on secondaries. That's a seed round.
Okay, we will see. The second last one.
Ooh, MLOP. Okay. Open source experiment tracking for training ML models. Okay. Development dev tools, San Francisco. I think this is a YC company. Can you go back up to see which one was YC so we know for the last three? So
Yep.
Ciroos was not, but the last two are. Okay. This one's going to be cool because it's dev tools. We like dev tools. Backed by Y Combinator, X25. So they're in their spring batch. X25 is all about AI. The ML Ops platform built for modern teams. The open source, wait, which is it? The ML Ops platform or the open source platform? The open source platform. Did they copy our landing page? We need to change that. The open source platform for tracking, optimizing, collaborating on machine learning experience. Okay, you know what? I like the open source platform, but I'm biased. I don't know what they solved though.
I don't like it because if you say open source, that means you need to build two businesses. You need to build a successful open source thing, and then after that, you have to build a successful business, which we have done. It took a couple of years. It's extremely hard. We almost died. So just by doing it that way, I would say, yeah, it's already almost dead just because it's hard. Okay. So this is something that probably people who understand models, they would understand it better. It seems to be sophisticated. Okay. They are definitely leveraging Tailwind here for the better. This looks cool. Open source, powerful, fast.
What do you pay for though if it's open source?
Yeah, that's my point. So what are they selling? They sell Let's Talk with storage. Okay. Yeah, I think so. Here's my take. Landing page is cool. I guess if you build models, which I'm not sure if so many people these days build models. I think more like OpenAI builds models. Overall, I think it's cool. The biggest problem I see is it's absolutely unclear how they will do on the go-to-market side. If we go to GitHub, they have 306 stars. So if it's not hundreds of thousands, then I'm not sure. 0.01. So it's
shipped 2 weeks
it's
ago.
very early.
Yeah, but 2 weeks ago was the last time they shipped.
Okay, that's crazy. Like, take a look at this. GitHub, WunderGraph, Cosmo.
Dude, 2 weeks, 19 minutes.
We shipped
oh, that's
19 minutes ago. Okay,
Does this still count
that's
as
an
a
active
bot?
startup.
Why did they ship 2 weeks ago?
Good question. Maybe they are busy with some other stuff. But yeah, let's go to our board.
Real quick though, we have a question from somebody. How many open PRs on GitHub from them?
Okay, open PRs. 1 sec. Let me go back. Beep. Pop.
None.
One issue. And this pull request. There never was a pull request. They just started yesterday.
Oh no, they really did.
Okay. I don't know. It's early.
I think they're too early to judge.
Let's see. Are they solving a real problem?
I agree with this statement. I just don't know what they're selling. Like, I don't even know what the problem that is that they're solving. I think they're too early to judge, Jens.
Yeah, impact, maybe it's a real problem. I don't know. My question would also be, if you go the open source route, why? Like, could you not do it as a closed source service and sell something? My personal opinion is, as a startup, you should always try and sell something and not just build something. Differentiation, I'm not the person to ask. Gut feeling, I don't know this. I'm not even like, coin flip means 50-50. I'm not on the 50-50 side here.
I'm gonna put just RIP because I did 2 weeks is kind of crazy, and they're in the spring batch, so I guess maybe they just did demo day. You know what could have happened, by the way? They could have done demo day and not gotten any funding. That happens.
Yeah, could be. Could be.
Okay, last one. Please be a unicorn. Please be a unicorn. Here we go. Text AI, collaborative AI, one SMS, WhatsApp, Telegram away. Mobile messaging, San Francisco, YC backed, text.ai. Okay, let's see.
I don't have a good feeling.
Collaborative AI, one. Discover local each plan, group events, settle debates, start. Let's see. We have a good statement from. Is this you actually? I think this is what was your use case. Most startups build around open source tooling and typically start building the open source project at big tech, Jens, see potential in offering it as a service, and a few execs start a company around it. It's kind of your path.
A little bit. Yeah, I agree with David. I would have also put a little bit space up here. Okay, but I think I know what they do. So they give you collaborative AI on WhatsApp or something, so I can have a chat. I see. So text AI, find us pretty hiking spots around Malibu. Okay, so you have a group and then you have an AI in this group. Live search assistant in the conversation. Text AI, what does Bassett mean in slang? Okay. Get answers instantly. Your search assistant. I'm curious how they will do the pricing. Where's the pricing? 1.5 million messages served. That's like nothing.
Scroll down. All right.
There's no pricing.
FAQ, go to FAQ. Yeah, this might be B2C SaaS. It looks like anybody can use it. It's free up to 10 messages every 12 hours. Jesus, I send that in like 30 seconds.
Where's the business model?
I think it's free for now. They're going for growth. But then why would they limit the amount of texts?
To save costs.
But I don't get. Ugh. I'm gonna put no on this one.
You know what my biggest problem is? Like, why is the hero so close to the top? Like, it just feels off. Like, here's space. Like, use it.
Scroll down. Let me see the demo. Okay, let's go hiking this weekend. Text AI, find us some pretty hikes. Here's some tree. Which one do you want? Okay, like it's kind of a cool approach. I think it's gonna not get killed by OpenAI, but Apple. Like, what's stopping Apple? Yeah, exactly. Apple Intelligence either does this already or will in a week. Like, yeah, like you'll eventually be able to just text AI.
Stefan, if I say, okay, Google, then my phone does that.
Okay, to the tier
With
list.
Gemini.
I don't even think we need to go and do the criteria. Okay, this was a sad day.
Are they solving a real meaningful problem? Nope. Unique? Nope. Is it going to work out? Nope. So We haven't found any unicorns. That's so sad.
Real quick though, I think it's important that we share this part right here. Hold up. Yep, it's a bubble. We are 100% in a bubble right now. 10 startups. It's 1000% a bubble. Oh my god.
But I don't understand one thing, Stefan. It seems to me like when you look at getting into YC, it looks like, hey, this is like so super hard and whatnot. And we look at these companies and it feels like, I don't know, how did they make it?
I don't know. I think, by the way, I was thinking this. All those companies had in their like thing backed by YC. I wouldn't put backed by YC because my customers don't care. In 3.5 years of building WunderGraph, none of our customers have ever asked, "Hey, who funded you guys?" They've never cared. Why do people put that?
Okay, chat. What do you think? How did they made it through the YC filters? I thought it's hard to do like interviews and everything. Like how do you think it's possible that they got to this point? Also, like, I don't know, 21 million. It's crazy. I don't get it.
Yeah. Honestly, good question. Who funded
us?
All right, so Aspenwood funded our seed, and then Karma Ventures and eBay and Aspenwood in the Series A. So not bad.
Who's S, by the way? It sounds like Nitin, but like from the guy, from the way he writes, or she, but
we're totally in a bubble. What's funny is David said that we built a staircase. Yeah, we did actually.
okay.
This is depressing.
Stefan.
Okay,
That's
next
that's
week
the YC
we should.
batch.
That's the why. Speaking of funding, when does your yacht finish, Jens?
Yeah. Speaking of yachts, just the other day, I was, you know how I have a, when I was 18, I had a really bad accident. I almost lost one of my legs. Since then, I have a disability, and like I can walk but not hike or stuff. And this got me into circles with people with disabilities, people in wheelchairs and stuff. And just the other day, I was contacted by someone. They do a project in Tanzania where they help kids build a wheelchair, because in Tanzania, like many kids, if they they get born and I'm not sure what is the right term, but they have like an their back is open, so they need like an operation, otherwise they would actually die. And after they get this operation, which there's a German doctor, she flies there on her own money, operates the kids to help them, but the problem is they don't have a wheelchair. And so I was contacted by someone in this wheelchair circuit, whatever, and they asked me, hey, can you maybe donate something and help us building up they want to help the people in Indonesia, in Tanzania, that they actually build the wheelchairs themselves, because like buying them from Germany or something, like in Germany, for example, a wheelchair costs around 4 to 5K. If you build it in Tanzania, it costs around $250. And so they try to get some material there and build it up. So yeah, speaking of yachts, I just put a little bit of money into actually helping them. If someone else wants to join and help kids who almost died in Tanzania to get a wheelchair, then you can DM me and then follow that. It's like, so. Speaking of what founders do with the money.
Spoken like a true politician. You went completely around the question. When is your yacht done is what we want to know.
Nobody cares about yachts.
Awesome. I thought this was building up. I thought about giving them money and bought a yacht instead. Would have been a horrible end to the conclusion. But guys, thank you so much for joining us today. This was a great episode of The Good Thing. Jacob's going to clip these. You'll see them on social media. One last time, let's give a round of applause to all these startups. Building startups is hard. We hope that some pivot. We hope that some survive. We hope that all survive. But that's the end of our episode. We'll see you. Oh, wait, actually, what's the good thing, Jens?
We see you next week.
See you next week. Bye, guys.